Hi.
Welcome to tonight's episode of Amnesia. I am Aaron, the GM, and with me tonight is Keah. Hello, Keah.
Hello.
Is there anything you would like to tell people about yourself? You would be
Um,
like, no.
I don't know. I've been into role-playing games for probably close to a decade now, maybe longer. Can't remember. Um, just casual, homebrew kind of stuff. Nothing too major, but yeah, always enjoyed it. It's been pretty fun.
Keah. Well, it's nice to have you on board.
Thanks for having me.
No worries. So we over here at Woodcover Gaming make things like dice trays, like this little game, and maybe have another thing to show you next week, possibly. Suspense. Um, yeah, I think that's all my announcements, unless you have something to say.
Nope.
Cool. Let's jump into it then. So, it is done. And you feel all your memories and your sense of self just floating away. And you grab onto anything about yourself that you can. And the only thing that you can really think about yourself is that you were a very stoic person. So, not much emotion,
Yep.
like on the inside. So, you have that, and everything else floats away. And you feel cold and wet and unable to breathe. And you open your eyes and you see that you're underwater. And then you feel a pressure on your arm, and you look down and you see a clawed hand holding onto your forearm. And you look at who owns this hand and you see this creature. And it's a half fish, half person kind of creature. They have like the tail of a fish. Their whole body is scaled like a fish, but they do have arms like a human and kind of like a torso shape of a human. But their head is more like that of one of those big fish with like the light on their
Oh yeah,
forehead.
like an angler.
Yep. So it's got like a little light hanging off its forehead and big mouth just with rows of sharp teeth and these big eyes that are pale and white. And it's currently just holding you and just like swooping further down, dragging you down into the water.
Ooh. Okay, well, I guess I better get free then. Um, would assume that I can't breathe underwater as well.
You don't think so?
Okay, well, um, so it's holding onto my arm. I'm gonna
Yep.
try and pry it off.
Cool. Roll a d6 for me.
D6. I got a 6.
You grab its hand and just yank its fingers back, and it just like makes this squeal underwater. You just hear like a muffled sound, and then all the bubbles are flowing out of its mouth. It's like as it's holding its hand in pain, and you are free. You swim away.
Okay, I'm gonna swim straight for the surface. I need some air.
So you swim straight up
Yep.
using your bubbles to find the right, because it's very dark down here, and you feel your lungs burning, and then just right at the end, you burst through the surface of the water. Up here, it's nighttime. It is raining heavily. There is a storm, and the waves are just tossing you around. The only thing you see in sight is a ship, like a pirate kind of ship. And looking up at the ship, you see standing the railing just on the deck. A man standing up there, one hand on like the rigging. He's got like dirty blonde hair blowing in the wind. He's got a nice chiseled jaw, like a white billowy shirt that's open, showing his chiseled body.
Sounds
He
like a
looks like
romance novel.
he looks like he's from the cover of a romance novel. And he's yelling out to you through the storm, and he says, "Raise your hand, Anna."
Okay, well, I guess I better raise my hand.
You raise your hand, and he grabs hold of a rope, swings down, puts your hand in his, and just pulls you out of the water and swings back up onto the ship.
Okay.
And you can roll over onto the deck, just like wet.
Recovering.
and wet and tired, trying to catch your breath. And he stands back up onto the room, looking down at you. He's just like, "Are you all right?"
I think so. I'm alive. Did you see that thing?
I did. I tried to. Oh, that was terrible stuff down there. Look, I need you to go downstairs and get safe. And suddenly, a foot-long, sharp barb of some kind bursts through his chest. Blood just splatters all over the ground, splatters all over your face. And emerging from behind him, coming up from the side of the ship, is this another creature different from the one that you saw. This one is more scorpion-like in nature, but still, again, like a human-like torso and face, except this has more of a crustacean-like natural armor to it. And then its tail is currently impaled. This man who saved you. And he kind of just lifts it up. And the guy's just like... And then he just like tosses him back out into the ocean.
Ooh, okay. Is there
and
anything...
It turns its eyes to...
Is there anything in reach that I could use as a weapon?
Roll a d8.
D8. 6.
You see a rapier.
Okay. I don't know if I'm any good at this, but I'm gonna pick it up and give it a try. Well, I'm gonna hold it ready in case he lunges for me or anything.
You also notice on this ship there are other crew members, and there seems to be 2 other of these kind of like scorpion-like creatures trying to get up on the other side of where you are, coming up over onto the deck, and the other crew members are trying to fight them with their own swords and guns and stuff.
Okay. So that kind of leaves me with this guy.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, seems like they're gonna try and take over the ship, so I'm gonna go for him. Try and attack him.
Sure. Roll a d6.
D6. I got a 1.
You go to swing at him, and he's got the. He's currently. Well, for one thing, naturally he is about a foot or so taller than you anyway, but he's also climbed up a little bit on the railings and up in the rigging, so he's
Average.
looming over you currently. So you try to swing at him, and you barely kind of it's his leg, because that's really the only thing that you can reach right now.
Okay. Sorry, did you say that I got his leg, or I'm trying to get it?
You're trying to get but you missed it. He pulled up one of his. He's got like 6 legs. He pulled one of them up.
Okay.
And as you do that, he bends down and swipes down at you with a claw hand.
Okay. Hopefully I can dodge that.
Roll a d8 for me.
D8. 2.
You do not. You miss his leg, and as you're in that position of like lunging down, he swipes down and grazes you across the back shoulder.
Okay, not my day. Right. Can I try and make an escape or anything, or should I?
Yeah, you can try to.
Because he's still above me. Yeah, I might try and lure him down at least, so I might be able to land a blow on him. So I'll take a few steps back.
You take a few steps back.
Yep.
Your heel kicks like the place the whole doors, like to get the cargo in and out of the under the decks and everything. So the lip of that you're
Okay, so nowhere to go.
they're not open. You can like walk over them, I think.
Oh, okay. So I can step up and get on top of that. Yep. I'm gonna move away. Hopefully he can't get above me then. Make a jump.
He actually does like climb further up the rigging and up to one of the masts.
Okay. I don't suppose I can find a gun anywhere.
If you want to search more thoroughly, you can.
Okay. Well, if he's up and away and I've got time, if other people are distracted with other guys, I think I will. Yeah. I'll search around. Is there like I don't know, some crates or something to search in?
Yeah. So roll a d. What did I say? Roll a d10.
D10. I got a 10. 0. 10. Yeah.
Yep. You find there are some barrels and crates and things on the top deck. You find in one of these barrels are rifles, and the ones that you got to put the ball in and the gunpowder in and like down and all that stuff. So you find everything you need to make it work.
So I better start loading that up so I can get a shot off.
Sure.
Yep. And then I don't know what he's doing while I'm taking the time to stuff it.
He's basically up at the crow's nest now. He's just moved further up.
Okay. So I've had time to load up, and I'm gonna take a shot.
Right. Good distance, so we'll go with D12.
D12, okay. I got a 9.
Yeah. So, to your knowledge, because you have none, you don't think you've ever fired a gun before, and you surprise yourself by actually being able to load it in the first place. But somehow, you still manage to shoot pretty straight with it, and you see him wince in pain after you fire the shot. So you think you landed some hit somewhere.
Okay.
As you also shoot, the jolt and the flash and the sound and everything rattles your head. And you remember something. And you remember opening your eyes and finding yourself in a small but well-furnished cabin. There is a desk and a bookshelf and a large map on the wall, compasses and looking glasses adorning the shelves. You are currently lying on a small lounge chair, and sitting on his own chair, gazing down at you curiously, is the man who saved you from the water. And he says, "Ah, I see you are finally awake. Can you tell me what a pretty young girl like you is doing floating on a piece of debris in the middle of the ocean?" You sit up suddenly and move away from him, and he's like, "Relax, relax. My name is Captain Beckett, and you are safe aboard my ship. Now, can you tell me what happened?" And then you tell him that you can't remember, which you know was a lie.
Okay. Okay, so it was a lie. I was lying to him then, but now I really can't remember stuff. Okay, so Captain Beckett met a bad fate. So obviously I've gotten myself into trouble beforehand, and now maybe that's what's happening now. They've caught back up with me. Yeah. Hmm.
You notice after you kind of had this memory and you blink and you look around, you see that the other crew members on here are not winning this fight with the scorpion creature, and they seem to be getting overrun.
Right. Maybe I should give them a hand. So if I've still got the rapier around, I might run over and to the closest one and see if I can help out there.
Sure. Roll a d6.
D6. 5.
Yeah. You step up and side by side with one of the other crew members and take a few swings at the creature there. You got to get a few hits on its torso, like rears back and wails in pain. And then the guy that you're standing next to, just like, "I can take care of this, Anna. Just get below deck.
Okay.
Just leave yourself."
Well, that's what Captain Beckett told me as well, so maybe I should go below deck. Yeah.
You're gonna do that. As you're like go to walk away, the creature kind of his tail is going to lunge out at you.
Oh, can I react with the rapier at all?
You could try to block it. So
Yep.
roll a d8.
D8. 5.
Yep. You like parry it out of the way and manage to run toward the so at the end at the back of the ship you can see so the deck that you're on, and then it goes up to a quarter deck.
Yep.
And another one up to group deck, I guess. So there's a door between this deck and the other deck.
Okay.
In that
Yep.
wall.
Yep. So I'll go in there. I would like to try and bar the door behind me, if the other guys aren't coming too.
You do see that there is a key in the lock on the other side of the door.
Okay, so I'm gonna lock it and take the key with me.
Sure. So in here you see a very small hallway, and 2 stairways on either side of you. One stairway is going up, the other stairway is going down. And on the hallway, there is 2 doors, like one on either side of the hallway, and then another third door at the very end of the hallway.
Okay. I think I remember them saying go down or something like that, so I'm going to head down the stairs.
Cool. So you go downstairs.
Yep.
And you find yourself in a room that could be used as like a infirmary. So there's like a bed, and there's already like blood stains and all this on it. There's like used bandages everywhere. And then there's another, you can keep going further down, or there is a door leading out of this room.
Yeah, I'll go the door out of the room.
So opening this door, you find yourself in the lower decks, and where all the like cannons are. So it's just a large, long room. It's about 12 cannons, 6 on either side. There's got the holes on the sides of the ship for the cannons to poke out, so they're open. And there's a bunch of hammocks and everything in between the cannons, so this is where the crew will sleep.
Okay.
And also you can see the light of moonlight when it's got behind a cloud. And all the rain is coming through the again, forgotten what it's called. The thing that opens to get the cargo in and out.
Yep. Okay. Well, I'm not gonna know anything in here, so I guess I'll have a quick look around and see if there's anything that might help jog my memory.
Sure. I'll go roll a d10.
D10, okay. I got a 1.
Nothing down here seems to jog your memory.
Okay. I'll head back to the infirmary and go further down into the ship.
As you do that, you hear a crash from behind you, and one of the scorpion creatures actually smashes down through the opening in the top.
Okay. I still have my rapier on me?
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna rush towards him and try and get an attack on him.
Sure. Roll a d6.
4.
Yeah, you get like a good. He doesn't. When he first crashed down, you kind of like took him by surprise by just rushing him where he knew what was happening. So you managed to get a strike in while he was looking away. He just spins around and just like hisses at you. Then goes to like swipe at you. So roll a d8.
D8. 7.
Yeah. You managed to dodge out of the way of that.
Okay. I'll go in for another attack.
D6.
4.
Yep. You do a gash across its chest, and it's now like bleeding profusely. And you see also in its side another wound where it's also bleeding from. It's circular in nature. This might be where you shot it from earlier.
Yep. Okay. Cool.
So as it's like struggling to stand and everything like that, it's going to make a last ditch attempt to like stab you with its tail. D8.
D8. 4.
It's you almost don't get out of the way. It kind of like pieces you right here and kind of tears the shirt dress thing that you're wearing just on the shoulder. You get like a tiny cut.
Okay. Cool. Well, I'll try and finish him off.
D6.
3.
It somehow finds the strength to like roll out of the way as you're trying to like go down again.
Yep. Okay.
It's actually going to go ahead and seeing that you missed him, he's going to get some enthusiasm about himself and just try to tackle you.
Okay.
Go D10.
D10. Okay. 6.
He wraps his arms around you, but doesn't seem to be able to hold on, and you kind of like step out.
Yep. Yeah.
Out his grasp.
Pull away. Yep. Well, I'll try and get another hit on him.
D6.
Oh God. A 1.
Yeah. Same. So. All the rain that's been coming down here has made the floor very slippery.
Yep.
And as you try to stab down at him, you actually like slip and land face first down.
Ouch.
So you're pretty much like down right next to him now. And you kind of like... He's got some like weird pincery kind of mouth thing, but you think he might be smiling. Sinisterly.
Laughing at me.
Yeah. So now he's going to go ahead and try to stab you while you're down.
Yep.
Go a D6.
D6. 4.
Yeah, you managed to roll out of the way of that.
Excellent.
Just in time.
And
step down between your legs. In the hole.
Yeah. Cool. Do I need to get back up to try and hit him again?
Can if you want to, or you can stay down there. You can do whatever you want to do.
Okay. Yeah, I'll try and hit him.
Just from where you are.
Yep.
Go D8.
D8. Okay. And a 1. This rain is really slippery.
It is. Even when you're lying down, it still somehow manages to. You kind of like roll on your back. You kind of like stab out, and you kind of just like limbos down under the blade.
Okay.
This fight. It's like, you're both just on the ground, just like yeah.
Just failing around.
He's gonna try roll on top of you and pin you down.
Okay.
I'll go a D8.
7.
He does. Yeah, he does manage to get you. He doesn't have a good grip on you, but he is currently on top of you and holding you down.
Okay. Well, I'll try and push him off or get the upper hand, and maybe I can smack him one while I'm at it.
D6?
A 6.
Yeah, you manage to like get your rapier out, and as you push him around, push him off, the rapier slices down his face. He's got like half his jaw like hanging off now.
Ooh. Okay.
He's actually going to try and get away from you, like holding his face. He's going to like scramble.
Yeah, no, we're not having that. He's caused too much damage. He's killed a guy. I'm gonna get him.
D6.
5.
Yeah, you bring your rapier down into his like back.
Yep.
As he's like trying to scramble away, and you basically like pin him
How
down.
do you like it?
Poetic killings. Yeah, he kind of like stands there or like tries to squirm away. He's like the legs are like twitching and all that. Hold it there for like a good few minutes till he eventually just like stops moving.
Okay, cool. Cool. So I'll, I don't know. Does he have anything on him? Can I search him?
There's no like clothes or anything like that.
Okay. Well, I'll just get out of there.
Sure.
Head back to the ferry. Head downstairs.
Yep. So you go down here, and you find yourself in the cargo area. There's like lots of crates, larger crates than what there were up on the first deck.
Okay. I'll have a quick squiz around. See if there's anything worth looking at.
Roll a d10.
Okay. 5.
You don't find anything of interest in the crates themselves, but making your way further through to the upper end of the ship, you see that you find a spot where the roof is lowering down, and there's also a step down, and you find yourself in it's very extremely dark down this end, and roll a d12.
Okay. 3.
You see whenever there's like lightning flashes and it like makes lights up the room for a split second, you see at least 2 of the half fish kind of creatures,
Oh, okay.
and you see that they are actually chained and shackled to the sides of the walls, and there's like maybe like an inch of water on this step, and they've just kind of got like their heads down as if they're trying to breathe with the water.
Yeah, okay. Well, I might try and talk to them. Yeah. I'll, say, do you know the guy who took me before?
One of them looks up at you and all it manages to say is Ana Amal Alina. It's a strange kind of language, and you have this sense that it isn't words that they were actually saying isn't what you hear. strange way of putting it.
Yeah, okay. Well, it sounded a bit like it could have been my name or something.
But then it looks very half conscious and very malnourished and
Okay.
not all there kind of thing.
Right, okay. Well, I don't have anything to help them, and I don't see the point in hurting them. They're chained up. They can't really do anything to me. So I'm gonna go back upstairs. And in that first corridor, go to the like room at the end of the hall. Yeah, that should be like the captain's quarters usually. Try there, see if that's the room I had that memory in.
Yeah. So you go up to that other room at the end of the hall and you do open the door, and yes, it is the room that the room.
Okay.
As you open this door, you also seeing this and remembering. You also have another memory. You remember being on the deck of the ship, and the rain is pelting down. The crew are fighting off the scorpion monsters who are trying to get aboard, and you and Captain Beckett are crouched behind some barrels. You're saying that how this is all your fault, how they are here for you. You're telling him that you aren't what he thinks you are, and he should just let them take you. And he says, "My dear, I can assure you they are not here for you. This is a consequence of my own making. Stay here. I shall protect you." And as he runs off, you see one of the scorpion creatures fighting with one of these fish creatures, and Captain Beckett raises his gun to them. But then you run forward and jump in front of them just as he fires. And the bullet sails through the air and hits you in the side of your head as you fall overboard.
Right, okay. So I was trying to save the fish creature.
Maybe. Or maybe the scorpion creature. You know.
Yeah, okay. And well, that might have been how I ended up in the water. Okay. Well, I'll have a look around the room and see if I can find anything.
Sure. Roll a d12.
D12. 2.
Don't find anything particularly interesting. It's just a whole lot of like map making stuff, like compasses,
Okay.
like rulers and things like that. There's big, he looked like he was in the middle of plotting some sort of course on his desk. There's like magnifying glasses and all that stuff on there.
Yeah.
And just like general books on sailing and knot tying and some mythological sea creature books.
Okay. Cool. Well, I might try looking in some of the other rooms. There was 2 more on this floor, wasn't it?
Yep.
Yeah, I'll just go in. One of them.
One of them you see has looks like fresh blood on the door handle, and the other one doesn't.
Okay, I think I'll try the other door. One without. Yep.
Okay. You go into this room, and it looks like just a very basic cabin. There's a bed. There's a like a chest. That's essentially it. That's all I can really fit in here.
Okay. I'll go back out. I'll get my rapier ready and I'll try the other door.
You open the other door.
Yep.
And it looks exactly the same as the other room, except this one looks more lived in.
Okay.
So there's actually like the chest is open and there's like clothes and other personal belongings in there. The bed looks like it's been slept in. Crouching in the corner, you see a man just drenched in blood, just like curled up and just like rocking back and forth.
Okay.
Fancy. Just like rambling to himself.
Okay. Well, I'll back away and head upstairs.
So going upstairs, you find yourself up on the deck.
Yep.
Where the wheel is to steer the ship.
Okay.
Looking out on the main deck, you see that all the crew are dead, and they seem to have taken out one of the scorpion creatures as well.
Okay. Can I see the other one anywhere? Or is there more?
Roll a d10.
7.
You don't see any more, but you don't see the third one either.
Oh, okay. Ooh. Okay. I will head back inside. Can I lock that door behind me?
This was kind of like just a little latch, trap
latch,
door.
okay. Okay. I'll go back to the room with the mumbling guy. And ask him if he's seen any of the scorpion dudes. If he knows where they went.
He just kind of like looks at you with like wide eyes and just like sinks back further. And just like, you going to kill me? Like they killed them.
No.
Don't hurt me.
Okay. No. I'll leave him alone.
This is punishment. We shouldn't have taken that. And you see that like he's like holding this ring of like keys.
Oh, okay. So yeah, I might
Don't mention us. God is smiting. God is.
Yeah, so I might try and take those keys from him.
He's gonna like yank as hard as he can.
Yes.
Roll a d8.
5.
You yank them from his hand, and he's just like, no. They will kill you. They will kill you, just like they will kill me. They already did. I don't know. Is this
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go back down to the fish people in the cargo hold.
Sure.
And yeah, I'll ask them.
When you get down there,
Yep.
you hear something sloshing on the very, very end in the dark corners there.
Okay. So that might be the scorpion.
As the lightning again illuminates the room, you see the scorpion creature walking forward. One of the heads of these fish creatures in its hands. And it's kind of like, there's this weird sound at you, starts to like grab another one, and looks like it's about to do the same thing to that one as well.
Okay. I will say, stop. Why are you doing this?
Keah just like cocks its head, and then just rips its head off.
Okay, cool. Were there any more fish people there?
Yep, there's about well, there was like 6 left. There was like 8 in total.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna run for him now with my rapier and try and stop him.
Cool. Roll a d6.
1.
Yeah, there's more water down here than there was. You just like go to run and you just fall flat in your face again.
Yep, my nemesis.
It's gonna like walk up to you and just try to like stomp down on you in one of its like pointed things that it has.
Okay.
D6.
4.
It's you shift out of the way a little bit, but it catches your sleeve and pins that to the ground.
Okay. Well, can I try and get a hit on his leg? Get him to step off?
Yep. Go D4.
D4. 4.
Yeah, you managed to like slice where his Achilles tendon would be if you had one. I don't know, you might. And he just like jerks back his leg and you're free.
Cool.
But then he's gonna like kind of like reach down and try to like grab you. Go D6.
2.
So he grabs you and like wraps his hands around your throat and just kind of like pushes you up against the wall.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna try and stab him.
D6.
Okay. 1.
You kind of like because you're held up, your feet are dangling. You're finding it hard to breathe, and you're kind of like swing. You felt some sort of contact, but he doesn't like release his grip or anything like that.
Okay.
He's going to holding you there in his grasp. He's going to actually just like stab right between your eyes with his tail.
Oh, hopefully I can wriggle out of that one.
Go D12.
2.
You try to move your head, and it goes straight past your cheek, taking off flesh there, and then like stabs right into your ear and pins your ear to the side of the foot.
Ooh, okay. Ow. Well, gonna like flail out in pain and hopefully I land a hit.
Go D6.
I got a 6.
You do the exact same thing. You think you've hit something, but he doesn't seem to budge.
Okay.
He's going to pull back and try again.
Okay. Hopefully I can dodge this time.
12.
A 3.
Not as good as last time. He manages to essentially stab you right through the neck,
Ow.
right above where his hands are. So it's a pretty bad shot for him. But now you've got like blood pouring down out of your throat.
Okay.
It's hard to breathe now, and you've got blood coming out through your mouth as well.
I'm gonna try and spit in his face.
Sure, I'll let you do it.
Okay. And I'll try and get a hit as well. Or can I wriggle free? Can I try and get out of his grip?
Yeah, you can try. Let's go D8.
8.
So the barb is still actually in your neck, and you grit your teeth and just like pull as hard as you can, and you kind of like rip a chunk out of your neck, and like at the same time manage to like pull his hands away from your throat, and you drop down. So you are free. Not
Okay.
looking good.
No. I should probably try and run, but I'm gonna try and get a hit on him. Hopefully he's a bit surprised by my escape.
Sure. Let's go for this. Since you kind of know that you were dying and you're weak. Let's go for a D20.
Okay. 19.
Yeah, as you're down below him, he's kind of like surprised that you just like ripped out the whole chunk of your neck to escape him, and he's just like, what? And then you just kind of like stab up and you go like right into his chest.
Yep.
And he's just and doesn't seem to move after that.
Okay, cool. So yeah, I guess I'll try and free these creatures now. No point in them being chained up in case more guys come and getting needlessly slaughtered.
Let's roll a d20 to see if you can stay conscious while you try to free them.
Okay. 11.
You manage to stay awake. And the first one that you free, his pale eyes looking at you. And you're like, puts his fleshy, scaly hand against your face, and it's like, Ana Malalina. And when he says that, you remember being down in the dark depths of the ocean. But there are no lights. There is one light right above you, and there is another attached to another fish creature floating right in front of you. Looking down, you see that you yourself are one of these creatures. And the light above you is your own. And the mer creature in front of you is talking to you. And he's saying, I can't let you do this, my daughter. We have already lost so many. Why do you need to put your own life on the line? If the Crucians find out you are vulnerable, they will stop at nothing to kill you. You are the future. We cannot let you go. But you tell him that these are your people and you are responsible for them. And you have to do anything you can to get all those who have been kidnapped by the humans back. So you swim away up to the ocean surface. A magic flows through you, turning your physical form into that of a human.
Okay.
As you free the last one of these fish creatures, you slump down on the ground, and the magic that you now know that you have evaporates, leaving you back again into one of the creatures.
Okay.
As blood begins to pour out of your neck, and you feel like you can't go any further.
Okay. Well, I guess last words would be like, save yourselves.
They all kind of like gather around you and lift you up on their shoulders, kind of like wiggle their way however they move on land rather than in water.
Yep.
And just carry you up the stairs, out onto the deck. All the humans are dead. The raging man inside the other room is still just screaming at God. And then they kind of, as one, just jump into the ocean and take you home. But you lose consciousness before you get there.
Okay.
And that's where we're in tonight.
Okay. That was cool.
Cool. Well, thank you.
Thank you. That was,
Sweet. So that was tonight's episode. I hope everyone enjoyed it. If you want to vote on the genre and setting and personality trait of any upcoming episode, you can go to woodcovergaming.com.au/amnesia and vote for whatever story I come up with. See if I can actually do it any sort of justice. Yeah.
Cool.
Cool. All right. Thank you again, Keah, for joining me.
Thank you for having me.
Anytime. All right. Have a good week, everybody. Bye-bye.